story. As students intensify their campaign for free education, President Jacob Zuma has announced a commission of inquiry into higher education funding.
The commission, to be chaired by a former Supreme Court appeals judge, Jonathan Heher, has been given 8 months to complete its inquiry and report back to the President. Today, student leaders held talks with the Higher Education Minister Blade Nzimande.
He says he was surprised some students walked out of the meeting, which was held in an effort to find solutions to the student funding problem.
President Jacob Zuma, exercising his executive powers in a bid to tackle the tertiary education funding impasse. The president says the decision to establish a commission of inquiry follows last October's meeting with university management and student bodies. Coinciding with the announcement, student leaders held talks with the Minister of Higher Education.
As SRCs, we're saying ours is not to render these institutions ungovernable. We're just merely asking for our demands to be met in order for every academically qualifying and deserving student to enter institutions of higher learning and education. We are now also introducing a new campaign called #AccessMustRise, which speaks to ensuring that every student has assistance in registering and in settling into the institutions of higher learning.
They went into the meeting with a list of demands, chief among them that free education must be a reality in South Africa.
Before I say anything about NSFAS, I want the public to understand that it can never at any point be a substitute for free education. We are saying that all students who qualify for NSFAS and who are academically deserving must be able to register using NSFAS. And equally so, we've got a category that even the department doesn't recognize, which is the working class category. We want them to give us a clear direction as to who is deemed or who can be defined as poor and who can be defined as rich.
Education authorities say they are doing all they can to meet the financial needs of the students.
That for 2013, 14, 15, debt owed for those 3 academic years is going to be paid.
Meanwhile, on campuses it was pretty much a mixed bag today, with registrations proceeding smoothly on some. Registrations are set to continue throughout the week.
Since Tuesday up until today, you can see that the queues are long, people are waiting to register. We also have significant amounts of people registering online as well as telephonically. We believe that the small protest on Monday did have some impact on registration, but we believe that we've made up for it throughout this week.
Students at the University of the Free State are threatening to shut down the institution by Monday should management fail to meet their demands. The students are divided over whether to embark on protest action.
The Crimes Council met on Wednesday and we collectively decided that it would not be in the best interest of our students to protest at this moment in time.
The students to register by Monday and we're not playing.
He did indeed fund every student out of the university's very limited resources. The lights won't stay on. It's as simple as that. I won't be able to pay the salaries of my staff. The library won't get new books.
At UCT, the fees must fall protesters have described the deployment of additional security officials as intimidating. Security has been beefed up on some campuses amid the writing of deferred exams and ahead of this year's registration process.
As much as we do allow the right to protest, and that is a right that we uphold, we also need to ensure that at the same time our campus community, that is the students, the staff members, feel safe and are able to continue with the normal programs of the university.
Students at Stellenbosch University also have the same concerns. According to the University of the Western Cape, increased security hasn't been necessary. Matlaku Komane, SABC News, Johannesburg.